This is Jim Slane in Columbus, Ohio. You can reach me at 614-470-2356. We're in Upper Arlington today, getting ready to put some more stone on this here chimney. Basically, it's going to get a couple more courses. Totally rebuilt this chimney like most of them, all the way down to the roof, or down to the flashing. A lot of times I tear these down below the flashing, tear all the shingles out, re-roof it, and do all new metal work and glue it in with expansion joint concrete material. Which does a real nice job on make sure that you don't get any leaks in the future. I do a lot of those. This one here, the flashing's in real good shape. The roofers actually did a pretty good job on doing all the metal work. So we're just going to re-glue all this stuff after basically the chimney's up. This right here is a pretty different material. We laid this out of most of the old material, the stuff that was good. Can't buy this anymore. It was made somewhere around the 1960s. So what we do is we take a cut limestone, cut it into this chimney to do our initial top out. There's a lot of equipment and material that goes in on these jobs. As you can see, we got all the scaffold up here on this roof. None of this is actually nailed into the roof. Most of these jobs I got some techniques that allows us not to do that. Basically we hang it off the peak of the roof. Basically all hanging scaffold. None of that stuff actually touches the roof. And then we'll always run rubber roofing around the chimney areas. That helps protect against saw cutting, since there is definitely a lot of saw cutting of the stone in this particular job. The original masons, when they built this chimney, what they did, it's kind of typical, they just take a hammer and cut up all the brick, and makes for weak joints. So all the material, we basically take it, lay it down here on a table, and we run a saw joint all the way through that. Just a little bit left right there. It should break, but it'll cut right in half. That ensures that the head joints are the same all the way through the chimney. That way they're not a ½ inch in the front and 2 and 3 inches in the back. This particular job's got 3 sets of flue liners plus a rare 4x8. Here's some of the solid fill that we're running around the chimney. This particular chimney was actually built up hollow below the roof, and it shouldn't have been like that. This is just the next couple of courses right here. We'll actually refill all this in with mortar, lay a couple more courses and refill that in. This is a steel liner for a not a zero clearance, but a furnace vent, high efficiency furnace. Yeah, and this material should be used on the inside of these chimneys, because these flue liners, as you can see, they're actually not very thick. They're only about 3/4 of an inch average, and they're actually pretty easy to crack. And if they crack, a few things can happen, like the flue liners can actually fall out and fall down into the chimney to where you got a great big hole on the inside of the chimney, and it can fill up with smoke, and it's not really very good for fire protection either. So this right here, once we fill all this in, this won't leave any air inside around the flue liners to burn. And it'll pack those liners in really tight. So basically, it would take actually a lot of pressure to even get those things out of there the next time around. Sometimes it's not always good to do stainless steel liners on a chimney, because it's actually a building code that you have to have so many square inches depending on the cubic volume of your firebox. And when you insert a round flue liner inside a chimney, as you can see, that cuts down a lot of the draw. This is okay because that's a furnace vent, and it's actually for a high efficiency furnace. stainless steel liners were actually designed for zero clearance fireplaces. But I guess it's an easy way to fix chimneys sometimes when the flue liners are cracked. Actually redid the chimney over here on this house too, back here behind the trees. Did that probably about 5 or 6 years ago. Guy had a lot of leaking problems. We actually tore it down below the roof into the house, re-roofed and re-flashed it, poured 4 inches of concrete on the top, slab type crown wash, and then redid just the top of that chimney. Ran a couple courses of limestone and the 3-inch poured concrete crown wash on the top. Again, this is Jim Slane, Columbus, Ohio. You can reach us at 614-470-2356. And basically, we do all masonry jobs. Brick, stone, porches, patios, all fireplace work, concrete, party board, do small room additions and stuff like that. Thank you for watching.